The remains of two Iowa National Guard soldiers killed in Syria earlier this month are now home. A plane carrying Staff Sergeants Nate Howard and Edgar Torres Tovar arrived in Iowa around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Staff Sergeants Howard and Torres Tovar were killed in an ambush on December 13th in Syria. After their deaths, both men were promoted from sergeant to staff sergeant in recognition of their service and sacrifice. State leaders, service members, and their families of the soldiers attended the solemn ceremony this afternoon. KCCI has live team coverage of this powerful moment of remembrance. We start with our Marcus McIntosh, who is at the Iowa Air National Guard base where the honorable transfer took place. Marcus.
Alex, that's right. We're standing in front of the 132nd Fighter Wing Iowa Air National Guard base where that transfer took place earlier this afternoon. Now, Governor Kim Reynolds was there along with Senator Joni Ernst and Congressman Zach Nunn. They were there and stood at attention as the caskets of Staff Sergeants Torres Tovar and Howard were unloaded and transferred to hearses. Each move made with military precision. What we're not showing are the families near the caskets, something we were asked not to show. But I can tell you the emotion was intense, the pain, something you could feel. The honorable transfer of the staff sergeants' bodies was not open to the public, but people gathered outside the base to show their respects to the fallen guardsmen.
It's military, and they gave everything and put everything on the line for us, and it's only right. We respect the military.
For Dan Ballou, this really hits home. We'll tell you why coming up tonight at 5. I'm Marcus McIntosh. We're live in Des Moines, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
An emotional day, Marcus. And nearly 2 weeks ago, an ISIS gunman ambushed the Iowa National Guard unit in Palmyra, Syria. The attack killed the 2 staff sergeants and a U.S. civilian interpreter. 3 other guardsmen were hurt. A day later, Iowa officials confirmed the deaths. Staff Sergeants Howard and Torres Tovar were identified by officials the following day. And last week, a dignified transfer ceremony for the soldiers and interpreter was held at Dover Air Force Base. And with the procession falling on Christmas Eve, many Iowans said gathering alongside the route felt like the right thing to do. And KCCI's Abigail Curtin joins us live now from Grayslake Park, where Iowans felt obligated to show support. Abigail.
Absolutely. Just a few hours ago, right where I'm standing was packed with people wanting to give their wishes of gratitude and their thanks. And there were flags, there were cars honking, pretty much every type of tribute that you could think of. And that gratitude really spanned generations. I'm talking little kids all the way to Vietnam War veterans. Now, I spoke with 2 members of Iowa's Honor Guard, which is a group that helps honor the fallen during funerals and processions. While the response was heartwarming, it wasn't surprising. It's a testament to what Iowa stands for.
We at home do remember them. We at home do honor them. We at home do know what they're doing.
And that emotion was felt among everybody along the procession today, but especially among those who've served in the armed forces before. We'll hear from one of those people later tonight on the KCCI News at 5. In Des Moines, Abigail Curtin, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
It represents so much to so many, Abigail. And once the procession ended on Fleur Drive, it moved along through Interstate 235 and then headed north. This photo comes to us from Rob Baker from Highway 30 near Ames. You can see how so many people are honoring the fallen soldiers with the large American flag over the interstate. Hundreds of other people, including law enforcement and emergency personnel, gathered on the overpasses of I-35 as the procession moved on. And as the remains of Staff Sergeant Howard traveled through Marshalltown to the Mitchell family funeral home. A funeral for Staff Sergeant Howard is Saturday. It'll take place at the Marshalltown High School Roundhouse. Visitation starts in the morning at 9. A visitation for Staff Sergeant Torres Tovar will take place in Des Moines on Sunday. That begins at 2 in the afternoon at Hamilton's Southtown Funeral Home. A funeral service is scheduled for Monday morning at 11 at Our Lady of the Americas before a burial ceremony at the Iowa Veterans Cemetery in Adel.